y'all pray for me because my lactician is trying to fire me, and we're she about to square up because I don't know where she thinks she's going, but she's not going nowhere. Okay, why don't you go ahead and get you a nice cold seltzer with lime and take a seat, because we're going to be talking about my 5-year lock anniversary. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that it has been 5 years. Like, where did the time go? I can't believe it's been 5 years. Oh my gosh. So I locked my hair on April 11th, 2020, and it is now April 12th, 2025. So we have made it to 5 whole years as a locked baddie. So let's sit down and talk about the pros and cons, as well as some other things that I want to talk about. Okay. I think the last time I did a lock update video was like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, I can't remember. But we're gonna start off this one by talking about the cons, because you guys know I like to talk about the bad things first and then move on to the good stuff. So let's get started. Number 1 is that my ends are not locked. All of them are still unlocked. I don't know what is going on. I'm not mad at it. I love my little curly ends. I think they're very cute and that they add a little bit of personality to my locks. I know some people want them locked. I really don't care. It just kind of is what it is. As long as my lock is not unraveling completely, I'm not really worried about it. And so that is one of the cons that we are having, is that the ends still are not locked. My second con is that I'm still noticing a little bit of slippage around here, but I also think it's because I like to do a slick back bun when I know fully well that I shouldn't. And so I am putting a little bit of tension on my edges, and I know better. So the slippage is really my fault, but it is happening. It is happening. Number 3 is picking up lint. Y'all, the amount of lint I have in the back of my head it's insane. And so I'm almost at the point where I'm willing to pay someone to take it out, because I'm like, I've tried to dye it, I've tried to henna it, I've tried to rinse it, I've done it all. I've brushed it, I've done everything that I could possibly think of to get rid of it. It's not happening. And it's not happening, why? Because your girl keeps wearing chunky sweaters and materials that she knows fully well that she should not be wearing. Am I gonna stop? Probably not. I'm just gonna be real with you, probably not. I'm probably still gonna wear them. So is it bad? It's a con, only because the longer your hair gets, the more it's gonna pick up. But baby, I'm gonna wear my chunky sweater, okay? Another con I'm starting to notice is that my reties are getting longer. And so I spoke to my loctician about this, and she mentioned that the longer your hair is, the longer your retie takes. And so I went from like a 2.5 hour retie to about 3 hours, 15 minutes extra. If she's really tired, sometimes it pushes until about 4 to 4.5 hours. And I'm like, baby, my hair barely touches right here. What are you gonna do when it's like mid-back, babes? Like, I need to know, because why didn't anybody tell me that was gonna happen? Because I didn't know that, and I don't know how I feel about that, because I just might cut my hair. I'm also noticing that my hair does take a little bit more time to dry. So what's happening is that when I used to band and braid, I'd wash my hair in the morning, and by the afternoon my hair was dry enough for me to pull it out if I felt like it. But now I'm noticing that like a day later my hair is still wet. And so that's a little concerning, because I don't really want to walk around with wet locks, but it is happening. I'm sure if I was to wash my hair and like towel dry it and then leave it to air dry, it would be okay. But if I band and braid and my hair is wet, it does not dry. Like, it takes at least 2 days for it to fully dry, and I don't know if I like that. I don't think I like that at all. Moving on to the pros, my number 1 pro is always going to be the fact that I have hair freedom. Baby, these past 5 years have been the best in terms of getting up and getting my behind out the door, because there are some days that I just need to get out the house. And being a locked baddie has allowed me to literally get up and get out the house. Do you know how many times I've overslept Do you know how many times I've missed my alarm? Do you know how many times I've been running late and all I had to do was just yank a bonnet off my head? Number one pro is always going to be hair freedom. Number 2 is moisture retention. I touched on this a couple years ago, but still I'm having the same thing where my locks are not feeling as dry anymore. If I moisturize them, they stay moisturized unless it's summer when it's a little dry outside, or if I'm in and out of water like the beach or something like that, then I might feel my hair feel a little dry, but nothing a little moisture by spritzing with water can't fix. But overall, I want to say that my hair has been a lot more moisturized. The only time I might see a little wonkiness in terms of moisture is if I also use mousse to style my hair, and like about 3 days after, then it starts to feel a little dry. But overall, my locks are feeling a lot more moisturized, and I love that. Next up is the versatility of my locks. Now, personally, I'm not very adventurous with my locks, only because I'm just so busy, honestly, in the sense of I did my locks like this because it's low. I did my hair like this for low maintenance. And so I love when I see girls and they have like braids over, or they have like lock extensions, or they do these really cool updos and all of that. I'm like, girl, I wish, but personally, I don't have time. I just do not. I don't have the time, and so I live vicariously through everybody else because I think their locks look beautiful. But overall, I want to say versatility. I have been wearing my hair in a bun, a ponytail, half up, half down, bantu knots, twisted with a bantu knot. I just shared a tutorial for that. What else have I been doing? I've been doing braids, just like styling my hair anyway, and just out the door. I've been putting my baseball hat on. Y'all, just living my best life with my locks. Love it. 10 out of 10. Would recommend Microlocs to anybody. Okay, and my other pro is that wash days are so easy. As somebody who is coming from being an 8-year loose natural, being locked and washing my hair now that my locks have matured and I no longer have to band and braid, ooh, baby, it is for me. Because the fact that I could just step in my shower, wet my hair, okay, drench it in water, add my shampoo 2 or 3 times, rinse it out, and I'm done in less than 30 minutes if I feel like it. I couldn't ask for anything else. Best thing ever, 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 ever. That wraps up the pros and cons portion of this video, so let's move on. Let's address the FAQs. The number 1 question I usually get is, who is your loctician? No, that's not true. But one of my questions that I usually get is, who is your loctician? My loctician's name is Tracy, but Tracy is not taking any clients. Her books are closed. They have been closed for over 2 years. And she's actually trying to get rid of clients, and I told her that I know where she lives and she can't get rid of me. So y'all pray for me, because my loctician is trying to fire me, and we're about to she about to square up, because I don't know where she thinks she's going, but she's not going nowhere. Okay, my second question is, how many locks do you have? I never counted my locks, you guys. When I was installing my twists, or establishing my twists, whatever it wants to be called, I was counting. I think I got up to like 400 or 410, somewhere around there, and I lost track of counting, and I decided that I was not going to count them again, and so I never did. So I'm somewhere in the 400 region. That's the best I can give you. The next one is, how often do I get my hair retightened? I am currently on a 5 to 6 week retie, only because my loctician noticed that I didn't need a 4-week retie, so we pushed it to 5, and every now and then we'll bump into 6 depending on scheduling issues, and I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. I guess you do what you do based on your loctician, but how my loctician does her booking is that she books for 3 months, and so every 3 months, when I get to my 3rd appointment, we book another 3 months. So I don't know. Welcome to Queens. So I don't know how your loctician goes about booking your appointments, but we book every 3 months. So it's 3 months, and the last one we book another 3. And so if that works for me, that works for her, it gives me the picture that I need to see when I'm getting my hair done and all that good stuff. Another question is, how often am I washing my hair? I used to wash my hair every week because I was working out every single day. Now I'm not even gonna hold you. Sometimes it be a month. It really do. You know what? I haven't really been working out because I injured my foot last year, and so I wasn't really working out. I wasn't really doing anything, and so I'm like, why am I washing my hair every week if my hair is not even dirty? Like, I'm not sweating, I'm not doing anything. So now that summer or warmer weathers are starting to come around, I have been washing my hair maybe every 2 weeks. So it kind of ebbs and flows. I don't really have a set wash time like I used to, so I guess I just go based on how filthy my hair feels. Another question I get is, what products do I use? I have been using these goodies right here. This is the rosemary mint scalp treatment, and I've also been using the exact same thing, which is the edge gel. I recently started using the gel, but I've been using this for about a year. The bottle is still pretty full. Like, I think you can't really see it, but the bottle is like right here, which just goes to tell you that I've had this for over a year, and that's as far as the bottle has gone. So I don't really use it that often. And the edge gel I literally bought like a month ago, and that's all I've taken out, and so you can see that I don't actually use a lot of them. And I will use mousse. So any mousse, I've been using the Lotta Body, Giovanni, and I believe the other one was, I think it's Lotta Body. I think it's the Lotta Body coconut one. That's the one that I've been using. But that's about it in terms of products outside of my regular shampoo. I still don't use conditioner, and that's it. I don't really use or put much in my hair just because I don't need to, right? Water is still my best friend. I'm still gonna stick with water. Water and I, we go together, okay? But yeah, that is it for my 5-year lock update. It has just been such an amazing journey for me, and I did not know that when I locked my hair 5 years ago that I would be here, but here we are. And so it's just been so amazing to embark on such a journey for me and see myself really commit to something. It has just really been amazing, and I cannot wait to see what my hair looks like in the next year, or 3, 6 months, maybe 3 to 4, 5 years. I don't even know, but I will be here to keep you guys with me. But we are gonna end it here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah.